ArsenalFanTV, DT, wow, what a send-off for Arsene Wenger today. I missed a bit at the end because obviously we've been out here. I don't know if you were still in here. He came over.
Yeah.
He came over at the start of the game as well and got a great reception. And what did you make of it all today?
He's gone with a win. And it's kind of ironic that it was 1-0 because he took over from us when all we ever used to do was win 1-0. So the reason why I stayed at the end there was for my boy. I got my 7-year-old boy here. And I've never pressured him into being Wenger out or anything. He's got his own opinion and he loves the guy. So, and he wanted to see him and he got to shake his hand and he's over the moon. He was crying his eyes out. Do you know what I mean? People wouldn't realise he was my son. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's all he's ever known, isn't it? So I'm not going to push anything else onto him. At the end of the day, he can look back on it in years to come when he's a little bit older and see what was what. And
he's a great guy, isn't he? You have to say.
You know what? It's like I've watched him over the last few weeks and stuff, and I've said my thoughts on it. I'm not going to get too involved in it and stuff. And I've apologised for some of the things that I've said over the years and stuff. But I don't apologise for wanting change. I don't apologise for wanting him out. I don't apologise for protesting. I don't apologise for any banners. I just apologise for some of the things that I shouldn't have said in the heat of the moment. But it's done. It's over. You know, and we can finally breathe unless Arteta comes in.
Well, that's the next thing I was going to ask. You know, he's been linked heavily, Arteta.
I said to you, that banner, we'll only have to change a couple of the letters around if it's Arteta. Do you know what I mean? So they're saving me a bit of money there. No, listen.
Guy I spoke to earlier,
I'm joking. Listen, we'll get behind him. But the problem is it doesn't give you any kind of inspiration. It doesn't make you go, yeah, here we go. It kind of makes you go, oh, here we go again. Another one, another puppet master, another yes man. We want someone like an Allegri where we can actually feel excited. You know, where we can go into the season and say, yeah, let's go. We're ready for this year. And so many of them players will get kicked the fuck up the backside because so many of them do. They need it. They need it big time.
And one positive, you know, this season, or since January, has been Aubameyang. Another goal again for him today. He's a guy that next season you can look forward to and say, you know, if we keep this guy fit, he's going to score a hell of a lot of goals in the Premier League.
What's it? He didn't play his first game till February and he scored 10 already. So you look at the way him and Lacazette link up together, it's promising. As long as the new man gets the right, you know, way of making them play. Aubameyang, what I've noticed with him, he kind of drifts in very late. How many times have you seen him score this season where he just seems to be free in the 6-yard box? And you can sit there and say, why would you leave him in the 6-yard box on his own? But I think that's down to him and the fact he's so good at making them runs. So, and the same again today. But yeah, there's one area, Robbie, we know what needs addressing, and that's the defence. And it's as simple as that. Goalkeeper, centre back. We need another right back. Maybe not so much to take place of Bellerin, but to push him. We're Arsenal Football Club, and we've got one right back. That's not good enough. You know, you look at the left-hand side, they're probably going to have Monreal and Kolasinac still there. That's fine. We need a holding midfielder and we need a winger. And at the end of the day, I've said this to you. You see that plane that went over there in the second half today? Kroenke, you're next. Yeah? I'm waiting for everyone to say that I was responsible for that. No.
I just thought...
No, because the thing is, Robbie, he is next. Because if he doesn't go out there and make the right appointment and back the new man, then he's going to get a hell of a lot more. And I told you, it's a lot easier to topple him. Now he hasn't got Arsene Wenger there to take all the flack. It's not going to be easy for him now. And I hope the board look at things like that and they say, you know what, we've got to go and make the right appointment. This ain't 1996. We can't go and sign someone that hasn't got the experience. We can't do it. I know we've got a history of doing it. When we even took George Graham, we took him from Millwall. You know, but this is a bigger picture now. We can't afford to gamble that. Arteta, he could be out within a year if it all goes wrong. Yeah. And then we could end up going through that cycle. And then we could lose the chances of getting an Allegri. We've already lost the chances of getting a Guardiola or a Klopp. Don't make the same mistake again.